A man, but now finding that nice little sweet retribution from TMB. 2 kills, fast ones for him, and now the 8 push will have to commence from the opposite side. And now it's going to be quite dangerous because Quez this time has the angle on him. They do not keep on pushing on TMB, and that's going to be quite dangerous. TMB did have 15 HP, so that's the side they should have pushed, but instead they go in here, and Quez almost with the frag, but TMB closes it in. Nice shots from the CT side, and Truth in the meantime spitting down some hot fire with his op. He's saying, so when you do similar, do you have to tuck them up inside yourself, or dot. I don't know. It's just, I think it's.
I don't even know.
Oh. Maybe we can get some money for him. There you go. He's coming in here as the teaser coming in towards the B side there. TMB has 2 shots clean on them. Hellberg and Rose going to be falling down, and right now Truth is going to try and reply, and that he does with 1 frag, but would he be able to get the second one? No. It's going to be the end of the round there. Denmark, yes, they go 6 rounds up, and that will see them on a very good netting on the T side.
Den begynder stille og roligt at være imod Fragsters fordele. Man skal passe på, fordi den her scout, nu længere tid du spiller imod den, flere muligheder har han til at skyde en ud. Prøv at fjerner Notan, så er det lige pludselig Chris heroppe. Her TMB her med scouten, det er det jeg snakker om med scouten, den er vanvittig, og der rører han ned. Runden den forsvinder, det er altså TMB. Nej, en runde mand. Er vi med eller hvad? Hold da op. 12-11, det er helt sygt at se på.
Ja, scouten den går hen og virker i hvert fald. TMB får nogle gode kills, man.
A little bit of a slow rotate through tunnels, which TMB does have held pretty valiantly so far, but timing as he pulls away from it. NATO Safix, though, as sneaky as ever. Yampi takes him down, however, and 20 seconds left on the bomb. TMB, what can he do here? Sort of stuck in toward this close position, but again takes down Yampi. Now it is all down to Kern. Time is ticking, doesn't have a defuse kit.
That's it.
It's done. Copenhagen Flames, second round on the board.
They're making this look this easy, or making this look easy, and
like TMB, he might actually get himself a free kill here if he works as well.
This could work.
Oh wait,
this could work well. Oh, they see them.
Are they aware of this? No, they're not. Perfect from TMB, keeps his team alive at this point. Sadix, whilst he is down towards B, is nowhere near to assist, and yeah, round is gone already. 4-on-2. Copenhagen Flames, without really having to do too much, have saved themselves in this game.
Well, that's a bit of a shame. SJ, they had the perfect setup. Now, Sadix is in a 1-on-4. I'm actually surprised that SJ played this in a way foolishly, because as soon as they posted Sadix down in vents, right, they pulled out of lobby for some reason, and they allowed Control to go the better teams. That's it. You know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody screws up at times. Everybody is not always perfectly okay and feeling perfectly alright. And, you know, we have to cut them some slack. Unfortunately, it is their map pick. Unfortunately, it is, well, the first real battle in this tournament for them. Good things begin with a good start, with a good beginning overall. And Farlig, I mean, sure enough, it's a 1-on-1, they lose. But it's a 1-on-1, they still lose. Victor, only the 1 TMB though, double TMB, triple. What is going on? TMB runs out of bullets. Luckily, NK is there, but it doesn't really matter. It's still going to be a 2v2 NK. It is in CS in general. He's a great player, by the way. I love Spellan. He doesn't want to die for free. He knows that the rifles can make a change. He knows that the Mac-10 can even make a change. And as long as he's alive with that deagle to try and at least divert the attention to himself for a little bit, it's good. But TMB, holy hell, TMB, what? How does he get away with all 3 frags? There's 2 rifles and a Mac-10 watching him. And I'm like, you know what? Spellan can rely on that Mac-10. Spellan can rely on those rifles. And bam. All of a sudden, it's all for nothing. All for naught. And Spellan, he gets 1, fair enough. Ooh, Victor.
They're still pushing around the site. Finally, they get that bomb down and planted. TMB, last man alive, though, scout in hand, and never mind. He switches out to an AK. This gets real interesting now, though. Oscarish gonna be baiting the information, try and play for the sound, but there it is, TMB. You could see that one coming together like a beautiful little segment. There it is. Copenhagen Flames keep themselves alive in this map, at least for now.
It's only 2 players on the A side here for SJ. This is a bad... This is going to be bad. They're going to get swept away here, I think. But Sort is going to get the first one. Okay. Can he get another one here in Apps? No, TMB is going to take him out. But now, here's the reinforcement from the CTs. SJ, they got 2 players here now. 3 players, in fact. And this shouldn't be able to happen. It's TMB. No, this falling down to TMB here with just 15 HP. And he's going to be going down any second here. So, it's going to be SJ picking up the pistol here. Unless TMB can get a couple one-taps going here, but he has now picked up the Glock, so that's not going to be happening. Or hold the phone for a second. That's going to be a third for TMB, but it's 8 seconds. There's no point. He cannot win this. He goes out here. He gets the 4th! Oh, if he got the flick there with 2 seconds remaining, that would have been nutty. TMB with a fast push on towards the A side here. Molly out in the pit. Bustle. Oh, he's pretty dead here at this point. He can't get any backup. He's gonna get burned alive. And SJ, they're getting all the kills here. But 2 back from TMB. He's gonna reply back with 2. There's no bullets left. He's running around with a knife. Jumpy.
So that's the one thing they take out of this.
Have a little bit of time to work with, like you said, and Hoodie. As he'll find one onto Nodios. This now gets incredibly difficult as they isolate the 1-on-2. Have not checked this position though yet. Time is ticking, and well, TMB, there's a first, damage done. And the longer he takes doesn't even matter because he wins it. And
of course, Farlick holding the ground. Even if he dies in this position, he's got his teammate to back him up. Even if he misses, he can still reposition and wreak havoc here at the bomb site. There's the 2 players. They want to push on in. They actually get both of those kills. Impressive scenes from Croman, but there's TMB. He gets the first one. He's aware that a bomb's being planted. That grenade could be the end of Tensky. No, it isn't. Barely does any damage. In fact, none whatsoever. TMB right now looking at Tensky, and he's going to get the job done. Of course, for Gallic Tensky, it's very difficult to win that one. It really comes down to TMB just missing his shot. Because Tensky is out there in the open. He's got 30 points of health to work with. It's a very...
Though Copenhagen Flames seem to have read this quite well. They've got second mid control. There's basically nobody on the other side of the map. And TMB blinded for the second, gets himself a free frag. The bomb gonna be retrieved, still going through the smoke.
Oh
and
my, it's clean!
Oh!
They lose 5 health in the entire round.
My god. Now that is what you call a perfect round almost for Copenhagen Flames. Well, it is the perfect round. Let's not lie about it. It couldn't be better. And this is a complicated matter now for Sprout because, remember Nuke? They lost Pistol. It was 11-5 as well, but they were gifted a full eco victory. And that's the only reason why they came back up.
Si on suit par une molotov, on peut faire tomber le joueur qui se trouve au niveau du C3. C'est chose faite en quelques instants grâce à Mikey. Il ne reste plus que TMB qui va essayer de jouer sur cette ligne. Ah, c'est dangereux parce que là, on ne peut pas le contester. Body a bien décalé. Oh, ça passe dans le spray. -2. Toi, nous doit y aller. Il n'a pas le choix. Il doit tenir. Il doit tenir quelques secondes. Ça décale dans la smoke. Il ne voit pas. Il désamorce sous les yeux de son adversaire. Il finit par... poussé par cette molotov. Afro qui se fait cueillir au niveau de cette short. Oh, très bon spray de Tembro qui fait un petit -3 ici pour clôturer ce round. Et là, les 5 commencent à manquer.
Is the ceiling going to expect this? He's so low, it's 1 bullet to the body that's needed to finish him off, and it's easy for Rallen. But up close on the left, he's not actually going to check that, so TMB with a bit of a chance to get the kill, does some good damage, despite not actually finding the frag. Now he rotates back in, but he's left alone, gets the first. 6 health for Rallen, 1 bullet to the body, all that's needed, and he finds it. Copenhagen Flames pull it back. It was looking a little bit awkward once they got slowed down on the side push, but it manages to come back in their favor, despite Illuminar having plenty of time to rotate down.
They just need to hold off the remaining CT players, and it's game over for Demolition.
It's like one of those horde modes. Just hold them off until the timer runs out, and we'll see if that can happen, because it's still 4v2, so it's not going to be easy. Yes, you did manage to pull off the plant, but It's not as if he won't put up a fight here. Demolition Crew find the first one. TMB retaliates. Do they have enough time to smoke? It does go down. The spray is going there. TMB with the triple and the quad for the secure the victory up hand here for Copenhagen. Grenade. Can it find that target?
It did tag him a bit, but not much.
Cillian goes down.
Yeah, now it's down to TMB. The bomb plant is going in.
Oh, nice.
What a spray down.
Very good expectation there by TMB, but
That's
it's
a pretty
still...
good headset, not gonna lie.
It's still a one-on-one. Can Fiku seal the deal this time around, as he does have the position, but no, it seems like that will not be the case again. Ago not finding the success, but always getting so close to it.
I mean, it's always a close round, but it's just Copenhagen Flames just having that.
Can't find the opening frag. Juan Flatro wants to take more, though. He's looking for the fight, but he just can't connect right there. And Synopsy has to do it all.
Can he do it all is the question. TMB's taking him down, but lots of damage done by Anarquez brings it back to a 1. TMB versus the world, and the world will fall. TMB now only has one in-game leader to contend with, but that in-game leader is a wow!
Getting a little bit of pressure from Tensky again. Secures that the fact the bomb is having to be dropped and regathered, or excuse me, reassembled in a way. TMB. A 1-on-2. Kromen and Tensky coming in to make sure that this does not go overboard. Oh, TMB though. Lovely little shot to begin with.
He's going to go hunting as well, see what he can find. Kromen. No smoke, so TMB's angle so proficient from this point. All he needs to do is sit back, wait for the tap of Kromen, and the round should be theirs. And this is such an important one to win just for the economy right now. There we go. TMB, though, missing the shot. Tries to fake the peak. Kromen not going to get the round. TMB even finding the kill. AGF will get themselves round number 4 on the board. Breaks the economy of Norderwind and saves the life of AGF in this first half.
That hasn't been happening so far. AGF have played quite a regimented CT side.
Ooh, that's really nice.
That was
great way to deal with these pistols, isn't it? Just get a couple of quick flash kills, eat them up. Yes, it's a FAMAS, so no money to be made, but look, kills are kills, and in this case, 5 on the board is exactly what you want to see. 7,450.
But TMB is playing this one very well. He's going to try to isolate the duels, but the timing is just a little bit off. That is really dissatisfying. The bomb is going to be planted in a very safe position. TMB does begin to make his way towards the side itself, but it's a 1-on-2. He has no armor to work with. Best option could be a save, however. Instead, oh, that's aggressive from Roman. He peeks towards the banana, and now Muterus left in the 1v1. TMB is making his way. Oh, he's so doesn't see him just yet. He shit. Oh my goodness. That is so good for TMB. How's he done it?
It's away with this sneaky 1v2 there. Perfect for a round win for AGF. Even gets the AWP as well to carry.
So, leaving us to a 2-on-2. Players here, body. Move around here just a little bit in the kitchen area, but you got Afro here. In short, Afro gets the 1. And now TMB is just 1 deagle shot away from going down.
This is so smart from Body as well, because right now TMB thinks that he's down by the kitchen. There's the tag, but no. TMB gets away with it just about barely. Scrapes through. 14 health to win the round, but LDLC economically broken it will be. There's Fnatic to strike as the smoke dissipates. TMB sure gets a refrag. Christo, great second at least. But as TMB is tagged, woohoo! Beautiful headshot actually, but with damage already inflicted, they will be making very nice little 1v1 out of this. TMB ready for the attack and gets away with it as well. 8 points of health, but he won't care. A victory for AGF, and back into the lead they go.
Oh my god, Lukey. Are you kidding me? Dafu as well, the crossfire being set, and now it's a 1-on-2. As Dafu takes a bit of a wild swing though, not necessary in its entirety. And it is down to TMB, a 1-on-2. Surgis and Sensei, together they mark up 22 HP. But the op of Sensei might have something else to say. The line, let's see if it will be easily broken. The veil.
Ooh, I think Sensei recognizes this. I think he spotted the gap in the smoke, but TMB spots him as well. Now Sergey, he's one bullet away from certain death, and he gets spotted. TMB secures the round 1 versus 2, and what a play there from Lucky. I mean, we were roasting him quite a bit there for the misplays over towards apartments, but this time around, man, he definitely pulled in clutch and is able to put AGF past the bare minimum required for double digits. And
then Frostlev has found the first kill onto A, and that's actually triggered a rotation over towards the B bomb site. The Hellraiser's lurk effectively dealt with relatively consistently throughout this half. The flash works out great for TMB, who further regresses in. 3 massive kills, and he just backs away. He knows his team can deal with the rest of this round. JR has got absolutely no hope, and AGF even, they might just be closing the door on their opponents on Inferno.
A lot more work has to be done then. Few more rounds to at least cement the half.
JR pressured, but TMB just taking him down.
А там еще один. Да ладно, Демка! Чё ты творишь? Если бы еще TMB закрыл, была бы полная катастрофа для команды АГФ. Ну, пока 4 в 3. Пытается размен еще дать хотя бы TMB при попытке захода на базу от команды Crazy. 4 игрока на рампе. Ну и под флешечку еще один репик. И более удобную позицию должен занимать под смог сейчас игрок команды АГФ. Ну все, полетели дымы. Но это... Еще один дым, кстати, есть у команды Crazy. Но какие же они все биты? 20, 20, 20. Для кольта это просто услада для спрея. Ну и вот она полетела. 2 минуса TMB. Ну и Сенсей с Сайко вдвоем. Без шансов здесь, ребята. Здесь без шансов. Бомбу хотя бы поставить было бы уже неплохо.
Round as well. It just comes down to who wins these aim duels. As Frostliv peeks up, he gets taken down. TMB now lost alive. A 2 versus 1 for him to clutch up. He drops down, spams through the wood, and he actually gets himself a kill. Swinging out with the Deagle. They're both low. Can he connect it? Yes, he can. TMB lands himself a ridiculous clutch whilst on low HP and keeps AGF in the lead. Gives them money to buy into the next and puts Blue Jays down to a position where I think they can...
The CT. With Christo and TMB.
The thing is, AGF are going to know here that this is nothing guaranteed. It could be an A play, could be a B play. They simply don't have the information to prove otherwise, so they're going to be playing very passive, using the smokes to try to slow down this play, and as then the push comes through, they are set up to deal with it wonderfully. Look at TMB go! Left, right, good night. He mows them all down and makes it look simple.
Hold this with 5 players, there is no chance, but the one lucky thing is that it's only XC Power that has the kit, so if they can get that out of his hands, it'll be much harder to recover, and Molotov goes out, Netric is out of his position. They also need to worry about a player in long and CT. TMB missing his shot won't make things any easier. Netric is trying to fight back, he's all alone. TMB all the way from pit. Is the bomb planted for him? They're trying to stop this. TMB finds another one, but he only has 10 points. So Fel, the defuse starts to come in. He even prevents it with only 2 players. TMB has somehow managed to pull a rabbit out of his hat. And it's not just a hat trick, it's the 4th kill as well. What a good...
Op omkring højen, så de måtte holde igen.
Nathan regner igen ind mod døren. 3 hurtige kills til TMB. Han får lov til at meje dem ned og bombe den allerede under AGF-kontrollen. Netrick samtidig det Bundsbæk. Efter han rejser lidt tilbage. Det her er at vinde runden til fordel for AGF. Og det er det, de gjorde. Vinder runden. 10-4. Det ligner et rerun af hvad vi så på Inferno. Hvor vi netop så Olympic Vikings op mod Copenhagen Flames. Wow. TMB fjerner dem altså en efter en. Og hvem skal være den sidste? Skal Christo få taget Bird from Sky ud?
And they're just kind of buying themselves a few moments. They actually get a drop on Luki, which is a bit of a surprise. Didn't expect that. But overall, this is where the fun should stop for AGF. It's going to be the full buy coming out. Don't think there's enough for the op. Nope, there isn't. It's going to be 5 AKs and quite a little bit of utility to work around with. So for AGF, they better be ready for what comes here. As it
repositions backwards, doesn't want to lose his life, will let the rest of his team step up instead. Roy with the AK spray, not actually connecting on any of these players. Finally gets 1 kill, but traded away immediately by a long-range shot. Christo on the Eagle is good for that, and Frostlift gets another one. Suddenly a 3v2, but Refresh and Hoochie are going to try and fight it back. No bomb on the terrorist side players, and as they fight, Refresh comes in with a beautiful quick shot, leaving it in a 1 versus 1. TMB tagged up as well, gets a quick sidestep Deagle shot. What a round from AGF.
Oh, that last shot was crisp.
Angles to deal with here as TMB does make his way towards shorts. So, oh man, an exchange happens around him and a 2v2 now with the smoke still down on long, giving TMB some extra time to push through it while his teammate is stuck. Doesn't manage to find anyone on the obvious spot, but that's by the by, and Finnegan does get the closing kill here, I think. Tomb, no real chance of getting this back into this one. Does manage to find the first spray down and the second! Doesn't have enough time though, 10 seconds.
Yeah, he does, he has the kit.
He has kit. Let's go. This is going to be a round win for AGF and a 14-14 scoreline. I said it was an important round, and that actually turned out to not be true, as Espada has plenty of money to buy up.
Duels. I love this play from Heroic though. They're setting up for the single flashbang play, and you know how effective this can be. The flashbang will go overhead. TMB expects it though, and he's got the 3-man spray with a 4th to follow up. Today it's all about Borup on this B-bomb side. Both him and Stone have been fantastic at keeping a hold of it. And Borup, he's creeping through with the MP5. This could be a mistake as they will intercept him. Peek out again. Frostlev gets damaged, but TMB is the finisher. And the long players are too far off to stop this bomb from being planted. It should be down safely enough, but maybe that gap in the smoke is all they really need to try and find some space with it. Flashbang to follow just in case, and TMB will be able to move through and get the bomb plant in. Nade is there, but doesn't actually do much damage. And now they're peeking forward directly to heaven. Nade goes out again. Lukey providing some cover fire so that TMB can at least back off his sandbag position. And he's repositioned back to water. Great angle as well. Testis will fall. Caden 1v2 and TMB. 19 and 13, and this man is hunting for a second developmental contract from North.
Yeah, if there's anybody you look at,
The gun barrel isn't perfectly circular. It's like a bit of a octagon thing going on, but that's how you save FPS. Definitely want to keep the geometry as simple as possible, and the geometry does work out in TMB's favor there. The angle really well utilized into heaven, as he does manage to find a second nod to Dexter. Unexpected, the kind of quick movement you'd expect him to get away with it scot-free, but TMB, man, he is on a roll. Just a 4th frag right now, and an ace. Why not? Let's give TMB an ace, really, to going his way, as Patsy will be just mowing down the player that was thinking it was acceptable to plant in this position, as it's only TMB left against Dexter and Finnegan. One of the players is low HP, but when it's a 2v1, that tends not to matter. They should have the crossfire, but TMB just steps away from the bomb for a second and goes for an unexpected angle. Gonna be going his way. Now we're just in a 1v1. TMB versus Dexter. 2 players, very pivotal in both of these maps, carrying their respective teams at certain points. And we'll be seeing who can carry them to victory in this one. 30 seconds left, plenty of time to play with, as TMB can come from any angle as far as Dexter is concerned. Could be behind him right now. That was a miss. That was a miss there, Dan.
Just looking the other way. Dex now only has 20 HP. TMB knows where he is. He's
Crystal lit down to 34 very early on, and the damage being done to Tobias. He goes for a creative boost there as TMB finds a double kill. And Tobias just have to back away. He's the lone AWPer inside the site, spraying through that smoke. That's dangerous. Tobias down to 10 HP, and TMB just crouch peeks through the smoke and waiting for the peek to come in from CT. That smoke goes deep, and they've already called the save. And that's a...
Granted, a lot of the time it is versus these pistol rounds, but I do wonder if later on in the game, if things go a bit wrong, if he might even be opting for a secondary AWP. Lucky though, he's finally going to be pressured. The problem is, it's in a round where they only have pistols, and it's a very, very easy cleanup. And I find that a lot of teams, especially like less experienced teams, you almost get in your head that, okay, well, we've tried B and it hasn't worked, when in reality, you haven't done it with a proper buy or a proper purchase. But because you've had that horrible loss in a round where you get nothing done, you go, oh, okay, we can't really pressure B anymore, which